Buckle up because today's update is packed with drama, tension, and some intriguing insights from the Springboks' latest triumph over Wales. Rassie Erasmus has been making headlines again with his candid comments on the recent match at Twickenham. Leading the Springboks to a dominant 41-13 victory over Wales, Erasmus didn't hold back when reflecting on some key moments of the game. Jesse Kriel, Makazole Mapimpi, Bongi Mbonambi and Edwill van der Merwe all crossed the try line, with the Boks even being awarded a penalty try. But despite the comfortable win, Erasmus was quick to point out the team's ill discipline, having conceded 11 penalties and narrowly avoiding having 2 players sent to the sin bin. One of the most talked about moments was Afellele Fassi's sin binning. Referee Chris Busby issued Fassi a yellow card after a review with the TMO, deciding his leg raising while collecting a high ball was reckless and made contact with Wales' Tane Plumtree. Former Springboks head coach Nick Mallett suggested the decision was harsh, feeling Busby had already made up his mind before the review. Now, the ref here has already decided that it's a yellow card. He blew his whistle and said, "That's a foot in the face and a yellow card," Mallett said during his halftime analysis. Erasmus, however, had a more measured response. "There were a few instances in the match, but Fassi did have some bad luck," he said. "But definitely it is a little bit reckless and you can't just put your foot out there and hope he doesn't hit somebody's head." Another incident under the spotlight was Bongi Mbonambi's tackle on Wales prop Gareth Thomas. After a lengthy review, Mbonambi's actions were deemed careless but not worthy of a card. Yet, Erasmus admitted, "I think Bongi was definitely lucky not to get a yellow card for when he went in there with his tackle." Erasmus expressed concern over the team's discipline, noting, "Overall, I think we conceded around 13 penalties, and Jacko Paper took us through them all this morning, and there were 7 or 8 that were avoidable, that weren't accidents, but were stupidity. So overall, I'm happy." As the Springboks turn their attention to their upcoming home tests against Ireland and a one-off clash with Portugal, followed by the Rugby Championship, there's no doubt that these issues will be front and centre for Erasmus and his coaching staff. The anticipation is building for the 2 home tests against Ireland, set to be thrilling encounters. Vincent Koch has already set the stage by predicting an angry Irish team, eager for revenge after their recent setbacks, including the loss to the Bulls in the United Rugby Championship semi-final and their painful exit in the Rugby World Cup quarter-final. Now the thing is, if you look at their team, there's world-class players. Most of them play for Leinster as well. They've probably been hurting from the Bulls loss. So they'll be angry, and playing in South Africa, there's always some massive competition or a massive challenge for them as well, Koch stated. He added, "So I think it's going to be unbelievable tests. Like I said previously, I think that they're going to be very angry as well to justify what happened to them in the World Cup. So we just have to be our very best to perform on the day and get the result." With all this in mind, I have to ask you, Green and Gold Army, do you think the Springboks can maintain their discipline and rise to the challenge against the vengeful Ireland team? Share your thoughts and let's get the conversation going. Stay tuned for more updates and behind the scenes insights right here on Green and Gold Army News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Until next time, keep the spirit high and the support strong.